On the ground in the new Health Secretary's constituency of Bromsgrove, southwest of Birmingham, activity levels here not back to normal. This high street suffering its own long COVID. But will the man who represents this place strike a different balance, the right balance when it comes to unlocking decisions and future restrictions?
I hope that he's more straight with us, and because people are very confused, as even I'm confused, and I work for the NHS.
I don't want any more lockdowns to happen. That's the only thing I'm worried about. But I think they do a really good job.
So I think he will have more of an impetus on businesses being, that are doing, as I say, they're struggling, aren't they? So I think what he wants is to help them, support them.
Javid himself, a former Chancellor known for his business background. And when he made his very first TV appearance, no mention of the NHS. Instead, he was thanking Matt Hancock and talking about the struggles of coronavirus.
We are still in a pandemic, and I want to see that come to an end as soon as possible. And that will be my most immediate priority, to see that we can return to normal as soon and as quickly as possible. Now, I've got a lot of work to do. I'm sure you appreciate that. And if you can excuse me, I'd like to get on with it. Thank you very much.
It's quite a list of things to get on with. The last time he was around this table, he sat next to the Prime Minister as Chancellor. Many think that this and his other experience in big jobs makes him an ideal appointment.
Having Sajid Javid with such a phenomenal wide experience across government, leading key big departments, coming back in means we've got somebody who knows how to get things done. I know that Sajid will be absolutely laser focused on making sure that we're able to move forward in a positive way.
Others now focused on what he said as a backbencher for hints of his approach to come.
Mr. Speaker, come in.
And here in May last year, telling Sky's Beth Rigby that government cannot forget the burdens caused by lockdowns.
When you lock down the country, when you basically shut down most of your economy, you don't just lose that day's output. The damage to the economy keeps getting worse and worse. So, for example, if you lock down for 4 months as opposed to 2 months, it's not just double the damage, it's going to be many, many times that.
Those who know him best say his instinct will be to resist future curbs to liberty.
I think the immediate thing you're going to see is a change in complexion around the cabinet table. And I don't imagine that actually his caution will be diminished when it comes to the pandemic, but I certainly think his view could be defined as a lot more liberal when it comes to COVID restrictions.
Tory MPs who vanished at the start of the weekend when asked to defend Matt Hancock, visibly happy with his successor.
I think even from the opening remarks of the new Health Secretary, he wants to get rid of restrictions as quickly as possible, which is something I entirely support. And maybe the previous Secretary of State was more cautious in that regard. But there is immensely important issues to be addressed.
For 15 months of the pandemic, Matt Hancock was a household name. Many on his own side are hoping for a change of approach to go alongside a change of frontman. Sam Coates, Sky News.